Welcome back all. Let's begin the mission A Night to Remember.
The people are happy.
As they should be! For the first time since Ares cursed us with war, the Delos Islands know freedom!
But where's Kira? It's not like her to miss a chance to drink with her troops.
She told me you kept her secret. I'm still shocked. Otharkis was a complicated man, but he was still her father. She snuck off to send him to the ferryman alone.
I'm really torn about this. You know what? He tried to silence his own family. He deserves to rot, I'm afraid.
If Podarkis were my family, I'd have tied him to a tree and left him to rot.
You and many others on Delos, but this is still more celebration than funeral. There's wine to drink, and tales to tell.
Make the tale great. The troops deserve it. Even Thaletas.
Certainly, if you can find him. And when you do, remind him, I still plan to tell him how I lost this eye.
And the crew? Ready to sail?
On your order. But first, let the crew enjoy a drink and a song. You deserve one too.
Oh boy. Damn, it doesn't tell us who's who. I guess it's gonna be potluck, isn't it? I hope we speak to Kira first, but it's potluck now. I'm just trying to see who that is. Theletas. You know what? We're gonna say goodbye to Kira first. Just in case she wants to come over and help explain to Theletas. Try and make it less awkward. I think that's the best thing. Don't get me wrong, I don't mean awkward as in gender equality. Don't get me wrong, I mean awkward in the sense of one explains to the other, so.
For the ferryman.
Go now, into the river of black night, and embrace the boundless gloom. You shall wander, obscure even in the house of Hades, flitting among the sadly dead.
Oh, that's Podarkis. Oh wow. Didn't even have to kill him. It was done for us. Makes a nice change.
You shouldn't have to say goodbye alone.
I'm glad I'm not alone. I've wanted to watch him burn for so long. Now that it's happened, I thought I'd feel peace.
And what do you feel?
I used to feel vengeful. Now, empty.
Find a new purpose.
He's gone, but you're still here. The people need you. If you don't protect them, there will be another Podarkis to come and take his place.
You're right. They do need me. And I need them. We're rebels with nothing left to rebel against. They need me now more than ever. Thank you.
What will you do next? Mykonos will need to rebuild.
Then that's what we'll do. But not to put it back as it was, not as Father wanted. We'll make this place a new home for our people to be free, to live good lives.
Kira, he's gone. Your rebels are waiting.
They're celebrating. Let's celebrate with them. Goodbye, Pater.
So don't have to talk to Thelitas as well? Yep. This may get a little bit ugly. I hope we don't have to fight him, but we may not have a choice. Pull up in my building. Oh, good, I got a sword. Okay, I'd prefer to use that if we have to. See what happens.
Thaletas? What are you doing out here?
Thinking. Praying. This was my time, Cassandra!
What?
This glory was supposed to be mine. But you took everything from me! You took Podarkis, you took these islands, you took Kira, my love!
Be reasonable, Thaletas.
I tried to be reasonable. I am not reasonable. I am Spartan!
Oh, great. Oh, whoops, I've got the wrong one. Oh, I have the wrong one up. That doesn't help, does it?
It burns!
So I thought that's me, 4-star hand.
You are really putting up a
Sorry, Thelitas. Didn't have to go this way, but you 4-star hands, unfortunately. Well, at least no soldiers came to intervene. That was good. What are we investigating?
Thanks for being with me back there. I needed you.
I wanted to be. You know that.
Oh, did you hear? They're promoting Thaleta to general and sending him back to Sparta in the morning.
Let's just say that.
That is what he deserves. May he sail safely to his distant shore.
I sent out 2 notes. And who responds? Cassandra, the mighty eagle bearer, and Thaletas, the Spartan. He's gone now. But we're together. Like Artemis and Apollo, like Mykonos and Delos. And the people are celebrating us.
They are. But soon I'll set sail.
Let the fates come when they may. Tonight, Cassandra, we are together. All of us. One family. One rebellion.
That's very true. Anyone else I need to talk to? Might as well just walk around quickly. You never know who's around. Stranger things have occurred. Nope. No one else? Alright, let's wrap things up here on Mykonos then.
You look ready to go.
Podarkis is gone, Kira's with her rebels, and I have other targets to hit.
Then we sail. But first, I may have told Kira you'd give a speech to the rebels before saying goodbye.
Of course. Alright, we will.
Let's say goodbye.
Sheridan, settle down, settle down. Cassandra has something she'd like to say.
You are free, yes.
Zillions! Today, you have your freedom. So celebrate! Let Dionysos fill your cup, and the muses sing your songs.
And now, a toast to Cassandra, to victory! A fine speech, though I'm not sure many of these rebels can imagine a free Delos.
I think they liked it.
Of course, of course! Who wouldn't? I'll round up the crew. See you back at the ship?
Oh, I thought we were going back to Layla or something. Oh.
Socrates! You looking to join our crew?
I've just come to see you off. I sail on a merchant ship in the morning.
May Poseidon calm the waves. Barnabas, is the Adrestia ready to sail?
The crew are in fine spirits, if a little hungover. But the ship is ready.
Good. I only wish we weren't leaving Kira alone to rebuild her home.
Are any of us truly alone, who have our friends and allies beside us?
Exactly! Do you remember what you told me when you first set foot on these sands?
I said we came here to help people.
That's what we set out to do. And that's precisely what you did. They don't call you the mighty Mystios for nothing.
Who calls me that?
He does.
Now then, it's time we give the crew some orders. Where do we sail to next?
Ooh. Family.
I won't rest until I know my family is safe. We do what we've always done. Follow their trail until I've brought everyone together again.
Okay. still didn't find that. I'll have to go through off camera and do that. Alright, I'm gonna leave these side missions for a little while. And now we're actually going to hop over and start continue our main quest. Home sweet home. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that. I'm pretty convinced that that layout there is the hearts of the cultists there. That's what I reckon. Because they keep on, there's more and more being added every time I've taken out a cultist, so that's what I think is going on. Well, it's either the heart or the kidney. I don't think it's the liver. It's not the right shape, from what I understand.
Cassandra!
Yeah, we're here.
Lamb, you made it. I trust the seas were favorable?
Poseidon might be the only one not trying to kill me.
And did you go to Thera? Did you find him?
I did.
What did he tell you?
You tell me what? Yeah, I reckon.
He told me where I'm from. And where I must go.
So now you know the truth.
I'm not his daughter. I'm just a weapon.
That is the furthest thing from the truth. You were brought into this world with love. I never imagined we'd stand on Spartan soil together again.
Yeah, it's honestly say mixed emotions.
I don't know how to feel. I spent some of the happiest days of my life here. And some of the worst, too.
Sparta is our home. But we'll have to rid ourselves of the Puppet King if we are ever to find peace.
Whatever happened to our old house?
Nikolaos stayed after I left, but now that he's gone, I don't know.
Why don't we go find out?
Of course. But first, there's something I want to show you.
Okay. God, she moves fast. Wow. Out the way. Oh. Where are we going? Maybe it's a view we're supposed to see, or statue? I've had no idea. Must be going to see some sort of view or statue.
The closer we get to Sparta, the more memories keep flooding in.
No matter how far I ran, I never could escape them.
I know. On Naxos, it was as if I had locked Sparta in a box and tossed it to the bottom of the sea.
Did you put your memories of us in that box?
I wanted to, but it would have taken all the wood in the land to build one big enough.
Is it just me, or does that cloak look suspiciously familiar to you? I don't know. There's our horse gone. Alright, we'll get Phobos then. Come on, boy.
What are you doing?
Hop on, thank you. Oh, we're going this way. That's fairly off the beaten path, isn't it? A tree? Must be a view? Yeah, it's probably a view.
This is where I first trained you to use your spear.
Hesitation only hastens the grave.
You remembered.
How do you think I got this far?
We had to pry that spear from your hand while you slept. You said you needed it to fight the monsters in your dreams.
I couldn't face Cerberus empty-handed. Those children will be ripped to shreds. We should help them.
Cassandra, wait! You mustn't interfere. This is Spartan training territory.
Very well. Mind you, that is kind of true, is that's how, believe it or not, that's how Spartans, if I recall correctly, that's how Spartans boys were trained. They were thrown into the wild and asked and told to survive for a certain amount of time. So, that's the ugly truth of it, I think. Alright, we'll let history play its course then.
I hope you're right. For their sake.
The Agogi is what turns boys into men. Interfering would only weaken them, weaken Sparta.
They're no good to Sparta if we leave them to die.
And they're no good to Sparta if they're too weak to kill a wolf. Come, let's go home.
Fine. What? Where are you going? What are you doing? Well, we were following her, so...
Mater?
I'm not your mother. But I'm sure she's proud of you.
Tell her I'm sorry I yelled. I was angry. I didn't mean to.
He died with honor.
His death was unnecessary.
What are you doing here?
These boys were in trouble. I thought I'd help.
No, she didn't.
Don't lie to me, boy! You should be ashamed of yourself. And you. These boys are weaker now because of you. The Spartan army will be weaker because of you. I should kill you where you stand.
Go ahead and
You're
try.
right. What happened?
I couldn't just stand by and watch.
The Agogi is what turns boys into men, and soldiers into Spartans. You have only made them weaker by interfering.
What good are they to anyone if they're dead?
Cassandra, please. This isn't Kefalonia, Naxos, or anywhere else. This is Sparta. And breaking Spartan law can get you killed.
Believe me, Mater.
I know exactly what breaking Spartan law gets you.
Come. Let's go home.
That
Just to
training
make-
is ruthless.
Not ruthless. Effective. The best of those boys will become Cryptia, keepers of the peace and stalkers in the night.
Stalkers in the night?
There's a reason Sparta never changes. It has rules, and they are strict. Spartans rule Laconia, but most of its citizens are ilotas, enslaved peasants made to work the fields and mines.
Slaves. Why don't they revolt?
Spartan fields keep them fed, and Spartan warriors keep them safe. First from the Persians, and now from the Athenians. When they forget their place, they creep into the peace.
I see.
Most of us make great sacrifices for comfort.
Most. Not all. I never thought I'd find myself back in Sparta. It looks so peaceful, despite the war raging elsewhere.
You did notice, right, that I didn't want to. I was gonna follow law, but Marie went straight towards the wolves, literally forcing my hand. You saw that. You're my witness there. I was prepared to obey a Spartan law, but I don't want to get Marie killed. So, since she was just standing in the grass, I wanted to protect her. So, that's a really twisted way of doing things. I don't know if that's supposed to happen or that's a glitch. I've got no idea. Anyway, as they say, what's done is done. The old house, wow.
It was the first and last place I ever felt safe.
As soon as you were old enough to hold a spear, you trained in this yard from morning till night.
Nikolaos was a tough teacher to please.
He hid his pride from you. But every night he would tell me, she's going to bring glory to Sparta.
Yeah.
As much as I hate him for what he did, I wouldn't be who I am today without his training.
My heart broke that day. But for the first time in ages, standing here with you, I truly believe it can mend again.
Me too.
Do you remember the first time you held your brother?
Yeah, let's be
I
honest.
was scared I'd break him. I piled every blanket and pillow we had around me.
Even then, you held him so tight, I thought you would squeeze the life out of him.
He turned out stronger than we thought.
The gods must be playing tricks on my eyes.
Brasidas. Hey, buddy. Huh, good to see you. Yeah, I agree.
Good to see you, Brasidas. It's been a long time since I rescued you from the warehouse fire in Corinth.
That's not how I remember it.
You look well, Brasidas.
The rumors were true.
Brasidas, okay.
Alive!
Many we thought to be dead are still breathing.
When I heard the two of you came home,
We're in Sparta, but we're not home yet.
We want our house back, Brasidas.
Sparta claimed your estate after Nikolaos' disappearance. They're waiting for his adopted son to claim it. But he hasn't returned from the war.
Stentor? I knew I should have killed him on the beach.
What? Did Centaur really kill Nikolaos? Wow. How do we get it back?
What do we have to do to get it back?
You'll need to negotiate your Spartan citizenship with the kings. It won't be easy.
Why not?
As happy as I am to see you, the kings won't be. Especially Archidamos. Your exit from Sparta wasn't exactly graceful.
He can't still be mad I broke his nose.
You what?
In any case, he hasn't forgotten. But I have an idea that might help him forgive.
Tell us.
Spartan soldiers have been giving weapons to the Ilotes. Whoever takes care of these traitors will earn his thanks.
Okay.
Why on earth would Spartan soldiers be helping Ilotes?
Ilotes greatly outnumber Spartan citizens, but they're leaderless, mostly farmhands, servants, and apprentices. If someone unified them, armed them, and trained them, they'd be a real threat to Sparta.
But you said it was Spartans who were arming them.
All the more reason to deal with this quickly. You find out why the Ilotes are being armed, and you'll have the king's attention.
Okay, agreed on that one.
Where will I find these Spartans?
They were last spotted in the Gorani marble quarry, in the forest of Eurotas.
Got it.
So, I find the soldiers. Then what?
Spartans are loyal to their commander. Take him out, and the rest should disperse.
And the weapons?
Destroy them. The Ilotes have caused enough trouble with shovels and sickles. The last thing Sparta needs right now is them carrying swords.
Good point. For what it's worth.
So, to get our house back, I must take out the Spartan commander responsible for inciting a useless rebellion. Sounds easy enough.
Find me in the throne room when it's done.
And where will you be?
This is where I raised you. It's also where Leonidas raised me. I'm going to visit his tomb just beyond the estate. You should pay your respects too before you get started.
I'll try.
Is there anything about paying respects? We could do that one, but I think it's... yeah, we'll talk to Mirin, I think. The first thing we're going to do is save it. Lysander. Now, where have I heard that name before? Oh, there we go. Wait, come on. There we go. That's it. Nice pooch. Well, not exactly a pooch, but definitely a good dog.
Grandfather was a true hero. Maybe one day they'll sculpt a statue of me.
Oh, I thought they said blah. Oh, God, what's the... God damn it, what was his name again? Cassandra's adopted father. Oh, never mind. I didn't realize I actually mean Leonidas, or Leonidas. Anyway.
Leonidas. He was Sparta's last true hero. We'd all be under the yoke of the Persian Empire if it wasn't for his courage. The same blood courses through your veins.
So, our blood is the blood of kings.
You are so much more than a mercenary. You carry the blood of heroes, blood of power. Remember what I told you?
That people would try to take that power for themselves.
And then you promised.
I wouldn't let them.
Hold out your spear.
All of this talk of the Pythia, I do not care what she says.
Enough! We have grown tired of your insolent tongue. Sparta will not go to war. The Pythia has spoken.
Pythia says what you tell her to say. She has been your puppet for far too long. The time has come to cut her strings.
Oh, Leonidas. The days of heroes are over. You think your blood makes you special? If we opened your veins, it would spill to the ground and disappear through the cracks. You are no one.
You are more than welcome to find out.
Your fate is sealed, son of the lion. Xerxes will unite us. He will bring order to chaos.
Defy the Pythia and everyone you love. Everything you stand for will perish.
Gather the men.
My king?
Xerxes wants Sparta. She'll have to go through me.
Incredible! Now, do you understand?
What must I do?
It's time we embrace our destiny. Both of us. If we don't stop the cult before it's too late, then all Leonidas fought and died for was for nothing. Our bloodline has reason to those who would enslave us.
It's time we rise again.
Well, well, well. Mother and daughter united in Sparta at last. And look at you. Goddesses among mortals.
King Pausanias, we're honored. I was sorry to hear about your father.
Yes. Our fathers would have been proud to see us here today.
You remember Cassandra, my king?
Who could forget? The girl who died to save her brother. Such a tragedy. An innocent child put to death because of an ancient, merciless law.
Well, at least he's on. At least he's with us on that account. That's good. Yeah, I agree in that sense. That's honestly the best answer I would give personally.
Ancient and merciless. Most Spartans live and die by these laws. But you sound more progressive.
And you sound like you've been rubbing elbows with Athenians.
I've been to a symposium or two.
In any case, Sparta was weakened by losing you. Losing you both.
We're examples of why these laws must change.
Oh, I agree. But King Archidamos, if he could carve Spartan law across the chests of every citizen, he would.
Archidamos. Now, why does that sound like a cult thing to do? Yeah.
I've spent my whole life looking over my shoulder. If Sparta is to be my home again, I'd rather it be a peaceful one.
Peace at what cost? When Spartans aren't killing, they're training to kill. And when they're not killing Athenians, they're declaring war on their own people. But we're not here to talk about the dead, are we?
We know Sparta reclaimed our house after what happened to my father in Megaris. We want it back.
Mind your tongue, child. You may not live in Sparta anymore, but I'm still your king.
We graciously request an audience with you and King Archidamos to discuss reinstating our citizenship and reclaiming our home.
Of course. There's nothing I'd want more. Archidamos, however, still hasn't forgiven you for the whole nose incident.
What can we do to sway him?
There's rumor of a Helot rebellion, and the Kryptia are stoking the flames. Savagely killing Helots, stealing livestock, and leaving corpses to rot in the streets.
The Kryptia represents Sparta's ultimate achievement in military training. Their discipline and fearlessness makes Sparta's army the most feared in the world.
Once. But the Kryptia have become corrupt and bloodthirsty. And training boys to kill unarmed peasants is nothing to be proud of. Do you want your home back or not? Good. So the Ilots will no longer support the senseless slaughtering of their people.
And where would I start looking for these cryptia?
One can be found in the fort on Zarak's Point. Another was assigned to guard the Spartan leader's house. The third is more elusive. He was last seen in one of the villages west of Ilot Hills. He's definitely the loudest of the three.
My mother spoke of these cryptia. What can you tell me about them?
They are the hidden ones. Hand-picked at an early age, starved and trained in isolation. They must steal and kill to survive. If they succeed at their training, they become the King's Guard.
But why have me kill them?
For years, the Cryptia kept the peace between the Ilots and Spartans. Troublemakers and threats among the Ilots were dealt with. But lately, these Cryptia have been killing men, women, and children without reason or mercy. Babies ripped from their mothers and fed to the wolves. The Cryptia have become a breeding ground for ruthless savages.
Wow. Shit. That's never something you want to hear.
Is there anything I should know about King Archidamos?
Traditional, brutal, boring. Archidamos values the old ways over the welfare of his people. He sided with the elders that day on Mount Taygetos.
He sounds very much like a cult member to me, personally.
If killing Cryptia will get our home back, I'll do it.
Where are these places? Oh, excuse me. Okay, where are we going? All this, there's one there. There's the other one. Oh, one's in a fort. Okay. Well, we're near this one, so let's do this one first.
If Archidamos believes in the old ways, won't killing his Cryptia create conflict between him and Pausanias? I miss Kefalonia sometimes. Life was simple, even if Marcos was a bumbling idiot.
That's a lot of truth there, actually, yeah. I can't be bothered to bring Phobos out. And you get to enjoy the view of Sparta. Or at least the streets of Sparta anyway. Which I had a feeling you might enjoy, so...
Careful. Don't want to be caught here.
Find any trace that way?
There's nothing here.
Tell me to the one who finds the sellsword.
Anyone there? They can't hide forever.
Report, soldier.
Nothing to report, sir.
Don't let up. I want them found.
We won't let them get away. Die, that Spartan hand! Found you!
Okay, the other one is all the way down there. We should be able to go down there now. Yes, we can. Trying to remember where I heard the name Lysander before. Pretty sure in this game I have. I just don't remember where from. I'm pretty sure Lysander is a historical thing. Why can I not remember? Let's head down there.
The cryptia.
Alright, with that out the way, it's going to take me a fair amount of galloping to get over there anyway, so we're actually going to end this episode here. Next time we'll be completing this mission, which will be starting off as Alex Point, which I believe is a heavy fort, so excuse me. Finishing that mission, and then we'll be heading off to do the other parts with Brasidas. Did it say Brasidas? No, Brasidas. I'm pretty sure it said Brasidas. There's another one, wasn't there? Yeah, that was Fraser, yeah. That's the one we'll be doing next time. And to finish off this little sequence of Kings of Sparta. Anyway, I will see you next time, where we'll be starting off at Zarak's Point. Till then.